Okay, so this environmental stuff has honestly been the hardest section for me. There are so many things that I want to change in my home, and I'm working on things slowly. I can't do this perfectly, but I definitely think it's important for me to share this information with you, to share it with my kiddos, and for you to share with others. So, epigenetics is the study of how our environment influences our genes by changing the chemicals attached to them. Scientists have shown that changes in gene expression can be caused by environmental factors that are passed down to future generations. Endocrine disruptors disrupt the metabolism, transport, synthesis, and binding of hormones. Endocrine disruptors can mimic hormones such as estrogen and attach to estrogen receptors. They can change epigenetic marks, leading to abnormal development. These changes can be passed down to future generations, many lines down the road. Many common household products such as cleaning supplies, hygiene products, even toys for kids, foods we're eating contain endocrine disruptors. When my course first started digging deep into this, I was just thinking, oh my gosh, I give up. I can't avoid all these chemicals. But then things were presented in a different way. So think about this. We hear frequently of children with attention deficit or children that are on the autism spectrum. They go see a functional integrative provider. They determine what micronutrients their brain is lacking, and those get replaced. They clean up their diets and get off of food dyes and pesticides. And many of these children get better. A recent study in the Journal of the American Medical Association showed that teen boys with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder had much higher levels of anti-androgenic phthalates, endocrine disruptors, in their urine than boys without this issue. I remember when my children were little, BPA was the big thing, and it was taken out of plastics. You know, you wanted BPA free. But BPA was just really replaced with BPS. And as more research is going on about BPS, we're seeing that might actually be just as bad and possibly worse for us than plastics with BPA. It's difficult to study these things in human studies because we're exposed to these chemicals all the time, and it is not appropriate to give humans something that may be harmful. In animal studies, dietary BPS decreased sperm motility. It also caused abnormality in chromosomal alignments in eggs and ovaries. In animal studies, BPS significantly increases hormone levels such as estrogen and testosterone. In animal studies, BPS significantly increases the development of estrogen-positive breast cancer cells. I've read several articles where the researchers feel that replacing BPA with BPS, bisphenol S, is likely more toxic. So what do? Do we just throw our hands in the air and just say, I give up? Or do we try to change? I'm going to try to change. I'm thinking, what would happen if we start educating women about this before they become pregnant? What if we work on decreasing the chemicals that kids are exposed to through foods they eat and through their environment in schools? What if schools taught organic farming practices as a course? What if churches had organic, chemical-free food gardens on their property to provide food for people, for those in need? What if the United States banned the same dangerous chemicals that are banned in Europe in our food products? Would we see lower rates of disease here? I'm not giving up. I'm going to keep teaching. I'm going to keep trying to do better with this because these guys are way too important. Keep watching. I'm going to teach you some things you can do in your home next.